one side firmly established inside the top 25, the other on the outside, receiving votes, but looking to muscle into the rankings for the victory today. Here we go, folks. The kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Georgia's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and it sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taking his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
On first down, it's play action. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. This time, a completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Dogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And the wideout goes in motion. He gets loose. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Opening drive for this defense, and boy, they come out meaning business. A big-time sack on 3rd down brings up a 4th down and an opportunity here to gain some momentum early.
That point heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. So Louisiana Tech's offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Dogs. They couldn't stop him there. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Grant. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Gives it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Makes a quick catch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That completion makes it second down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First down and 10. To the air. It's Grant. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Timeout is caught by the defense as their first of the half. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But there is a marker on the field. He just might get another shot at this. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. Quick throw caught on the left side. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To the air, it's Grant. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the 1st down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. This offense needs a spark, man. It's been a struggle today. If they're going to get out of here without getting upset, Kirk, they better respond soon.
Yeah, and on the other side, Coach told us all week that if they could get this game into the 4th quarter and be right there, they felt they had a real chance to be able to pull off an upset.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play action here on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's White. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. It's the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Flying for the touchdown on the right side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Turner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to pass. It's Grant. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense... And then first down, they go right back to him. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's reeled in. It's White. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Grinding away with a running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And that's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Grant. Here's made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Oh, they've got him there. The defense gets to it. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play. Well, it was an entertaining game, Kirk. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to suffer losses like this, and you're just going to have to pick up your head and move on. It's the coach's job to try to get this team ready to play the next time they go out.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.